This is Matt for Into Boxing. I'm delighted to be once again joined by Harlem Eubank. Harlem, huge fight week for you. How are you feeling?
Feel great. Been a good reception here for the public workout, and I'm excited to do the job on Saturday.
You're coming off another highlight reel knockout. It's becoming a bit of a thing for you now. You know, putting your foot down in these fights. Have you watched that knockout back? Have you watched your performance? What do you make of it?
To be honest, I only watched it after the fight, you know, when everyone's reposting the stories and stuff like that. But I don't really look to it too much. Every fight is something new. I try and stay in that flow state. You know, have nothing on my mind, and I'm not trying to force the stoppage. It comes when you're just reacting to the stimulus in front of you, and that's what I'm ready to do Saturday night. I've got nothing from the past in my head. Got a new challenge, a Mexican kid in front of me, and these Mexicans, they don't come to play.
You're supposed to be fighting Tom Farrell. Has that change of opponent affected how you've prepared for this at all?
I mean, you have to adjust certain things, but I'm in the gym continuously. I'm not preparing for one thing necessarily. I'm trying to be holistic with my game. I'm trying to work on my flaws and strengthen my strengths. You know, I'm coming to be the best I can be in all areas. So the opponent doesn't matter. It's just a different test to overcome come Saturday.
Now, I know this is probably late, although you say you're in a good place. It must be a difficult time for you. It's just over a year since, sadly, the passing of Seb. Do you use that as sort of a motivating tool to sort of do him proud? So I know obviously how much that affected yourself, Chris, the whole family, but is that like a bit of a positive that he's looking down on you doing so well and, you know, achieving your dreams and sort of going for your goals? Is that how you sort of see that?
Most definitely. He was always one of the real supporters. When someone really wills you to do well, and you know, he flew over for a lot of my fights coming up. You know, when no one wants to come watch you, he flew over and made sure he was there beside me. And like I just said on another interview, I was just saying I was going through voice notes between myself and him the other day, and he was, you know, just checking in on him, and he was saying how much he couldn't wait to watch my next fight, and you know, and how he's been watching the progress, and he's really excited to see me fight again. So, you know, with that in my mind, it's, you know, I want to stay, you know, on the path and stay dedicated to this, and really make him proud and put in the performance that he would have loved to see.
Absolutely. Now, your obviously last name carries a lot of weight, and obviously you've got Chris Eubank Senior, Junior, but you're making a name in your own right. How pleased are you with the path you've sort of created for yourself in the professional game so far? Because you'll be knocking on the door of titles very soon. I'm happy.
I've had to do it. I've had to do it the hard way. Like you say, I've had to kick the doors down and forge my own path. And you know, on an oversight now, I'm glad it was that way, because it instills a different strength, a different character that you need for the big fights and the title fights. So I think I couldn't be happier with the path that I've taken, and I've just got to continue to stay on that road and make my way to the top.
Two more from me. Do you know what your ring entrance music's going to be? I know last time. Do you know what your ring entrance is going to be? I think last time, I can't remember what city it was. It might have been Cardiff. You're umming and ahhing. Has that been done? Have you decided what we're going for?
It's locked in. We're going for a bit of James Brown. You know, keep the vibe nice, keep the rhythm there, and yeah, that's going to show in the performance.
Last one from me. I'd be stupid if I didn't ask you. It looks like obviously Chris and Conor Benn are going to come to blows reportedly in October. Forget all the stuff in between. It's going to be a brilliant build-up, a lot of history there. Talk about the fight itself. What do you think happens in that fight? Obviously, it's not stupid enough to say that you won't be siding with Chris, but break that fight down.
It's going to be a great event. You know, you've obviously got the dads involved in the build-up. The personalities similar to the dads in terms of how they're gonna clash, and it's going to be a real nostalgic one for the fans. So it's captured the people's attention, and they're looking forward to seeing it.
How does Chris win that fight?
He wins by being Chris. You know, everyone's seen what Chris can do, and I think Conor's got more to prove. You know, Chris, I think it's, you know, within 6 rounds, Chris is going to be too much, and it's going to be a nice event, but realistically, the fight, I think, is going to be very one-sided.
Harlem Eubank, always a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks for talking to In2 Boxing, and I'll let you crack on. Appreciate your time.
Nice one, mate. Nice one.